It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see this team's superstar running back. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. Hope you're all ready for this one on Monday
Welcome in,
night.
everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One thing that was pretty evident when we had a chance to talk to him, Mike, is this guy, he just wasn't satisfied with his individual performance. They came away with the win, and that was great. But one area that seems to continue to hold him back is that he's predetermining where he goes with the ball. Not only did it lead to the 2 interceptions, but it leads to some missed opportunities as the play unfolds. He could have had more touch that just gotten off that, trying to get away with it every week. He needs to clean that up, especially if he wants to come away with a win.
Back to the ground.
He stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the toss, they'll run. lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Holding offense. Still first down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go.
Back to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Geno Stone that time, all over him in coverage. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top 5 pick. Perennial 1,000-yard receiver. When he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open man, he's got Agnew. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
On 2.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact
Personal
with
foul.
the kicker too
Roughing the
late.
kicker. Defense.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
An extra point attempt to follow is good. And Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
And it's 1st and 10.
Stop.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow.
Hey, we gotta go.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
The throw is Burrow. The catch is made. It's Agnew. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
McPherson's kick is good, and the Bengals will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll try to run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm wondering. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals go up by 7. It is now 17-10. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he's not going to get away. They track him down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Going up top. To the goal line and in for the touchdown. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the visitors will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. Backs to the former Patriot and Dolphin Mike Gesicki.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Now, Burrow. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow now. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals move out in front, 20-17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. Jameis Winston, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line.
Gun. Cut. Eleven. Cut.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
11 MT. 12. Dot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
He feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but
here we go.
That's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, That's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun, and that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11 MT, 43.
Here's a handoff to Herbert. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Nice play there by T. Higgins, and when you think, Mike, back to 2023, he's only able to play 12 games, still had just under 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. The hope in Cincinnati is when this guy is healthy, they have themselves a bona fide superstar at the wide receiver position.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Throwing is Burrow. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain there of 24 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's
That one taken in. Has a touchdown. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, for the point after. He knocks it through. And the visitors will cut the deficit to 7.
Visitors 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. But he'll gather it back in. The Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Drive start here on the ground, and it's Herbert. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
On 1, right?
Brings up 2nd and 1.
11, 11. Dot.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Here we go. Dot. Dot.
Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, dot.
To throw is Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11 MT, dot.
He'll try and run for it with Herbert. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So now this team's offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. They convert with a gain of 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here comes second down.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches. They'll stick to the ground. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll run.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll drop to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now a timeout for injury. We are set for 4th and long. He'll look to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
One final time in this is 10.
Here we go.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's get set. Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Shot. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.